So I just finished watching Shane's part one of his series about the truth about TanaCon, and I am now more confused than before. I want to try to make this video without editing it too much because I really want to get it up now, like right now. I want to get this up right now, and I don't really want to find time to edit it because it's going to be late when I upload it. Anyways, I just finished watching the video, and this video was gonna be me kind of reevaluating my experience there and being there and witnessing what I did witness. But after seeing this video and seeing what these girls who Shane invited to his house had to say, I am now more confused than before. I guess that's a start. I am a lot more confused now than before at what happened. I'm more confused at the things that I saw in his video that I didn't see when I went inside. Because what I saw in his video was an empty hallway, not that many people inside anywhere. Yet when I went inside, it was full. It was full to the brim. It was crowded. I couldn't even see the floor. Every single little room was crowded. There was no space in any single little room. The main stage was definitely a lot more packed all the way to the back. If you saw my vlog, you saw that I zoomed in quite a lot when the wedding happened and when Tana was on stage with Emma Chamberlain. I zoomed in quite a lot because I was all the way to the back and it was just so crowded. So it's weird for me to see the footage of sorry. It's weird for me to see the footage of the hallway being empty and everything being kind of empty, and then when I went inside it was so crowded and packed to the brim. But anyways, I kind of want to talk about, you know, it's been half a week already since it happened. I've had time to process everything and to think about everything, and everything just happened right now, and I think my mind is a little more clear as to what I want to say about the situation. Obviously, do I think this is Tana's fault? Absolutely not. I don't think, I know that there's people who might think differently, and it's obviously the people who were not there. Honestly, if you weren't there, if you weren't, you know, waiting in line for 5 hours like I did, or like many other people did, don't say anything about it because you don't know what happened. You don't know what it was like to be there. You don't know what it was actually like inside. Yes, sure, you may see the videos, but you weren't actually there. So therefore, I just feel like you have no right to talk on the situation. But I don't think it's her fault. I really don't think it's her fault. I think it's definitely the organizer's fault, who at this point, I don't know who the organizer is. I don't think any of us know, as of now, who the organizer is. I mean, I was thinking it was the guy on the Segway whose name I now learned is Michael Weiss, who is the CEO of Good Times, but then I saw videos of people, certain people speaking to people who worked around Good Times saying that they're not even sure who the organizer of this event is. So I don't even know who the organizer is, but whoever the organizer is, they are the person responsible for what happened. And also, I always knew this even from being there, there was not 20,000 people there. There was not even near 15,000 people there. Most likely there was 4,000 to 5,000 people. And I don't think any one of them was not ticketed, if I'm honest. I don't think any person in line was not ticketed. Because why would you go somewhere where you are not reserved to go in? Sure, there was the free... I'm now suspecting there wasn't a single free ticket, but let's say there was the free tickets. You had to reserve your name and your email address, and you had to bring your ID with your name on it to confirm that you in fact have a free ticket to go inside. Excuse me, or you had to have the order confirmation number or the QR code. You had to have at least one of those things, and so why would you go anywhere where you have nothing reserved? It's as if I went to Taylor's concert and I didn't have a ticket, hoping that I would possibly get a ticket to go inside. It just doesn't make sense. So I don't think I don't think there was people in the line who didn't have a ticket, believe it or not. I think everybody paid for the VIP. I really do think so, because not even I saw anybody. I didn't even see the badges that said featured creator. I didn't even see the yellow badges right there. Like when I got to the table where, you know, I checked in and I gave, you know, the guy my order confirmation email for the meet and greet, I didn't see any of the featured creator badges right there on the table. All I saw were the ones that I have, which, hold on, I have right here. All I saw in that table were these. That's the only thing I saw within that table were the featured epic creator badges. I didn't see any featured creator badges. I did not see any of them in the floor. I didn't see anything on the main stage. Nowhere. Everybody had a paid one. So I think they literally make $300,000 off of these because they sold 5,000. Let's do the math, people. 60 times 3 times 5,000 is 300,000. But since it's obviously $65, and also we haven't counted the tax, so I paid $77 times 5,000. Tana or Good Times whoever made $385,000 off of TanaCon from the 5,000 people who bought the featured creator pass. So I mean, look, I hate using this word when I talk about this event because it's Tana's name on it, and I truly have found a respect for Tana within the past couple of months. Not through TanaCon, but through the past couple of months. I found a love and respect for Tana. So I hate using this word when I associate TanaCon, but it was a scam. It was a scam. It was a scam. We were all scammed. I've never felt so betrayed in my life. Well, I maybe have, but I kind of forgot about it. But in the moment, I never felt so betrayed in my life because I had paid the money already to, you know, have a much more amplified experience than everybody. And then realizing when I got there, everybody paid for the same amplified experience. Everybody has the same experience. There is no VIP and there is no general admission. It's all just $75. I mean, look, if even if she would have made it $75 for the general admission, I would have still gone. Like, I would not have minded if the general admission was $75 and let's say the VIP was $100 or $130. I would not have mind, and I'm sure not a lot of people would have mind because, I mean, $130, let's be real, $130 is not a lot of money these days. Obviously with VidCon money, that is the cheapest ticket you'll find. But if $130 would have been the most expensive ticket to get at TanaCon, I would have been fine with that. And I'm sure a lot of people who already were paying thousands of dollars for flight and transportation would not have minded that at all because they're already paying a lot of money. And that's the other thing that bugs me. That is the other thing that just doesn't let me sleep peacefully and doesn't let me think peacefully about this whole situation, is that I didn't realize how many people at TanaCon were not locals from California. It's upsetting and it is gut-wrenching to see so many people's videos. And I've gone through so many videos of people who were at TanaCon, by the way, people who had, like, you know, 100,000 views, 2 views, 20 views, 100 views, through all the spectrum. I've been through every single video, as many as I could possibly find. And I think the one trait I find in every single video is that they all traveled from somewhere. I saw a girl who traveled from Norway. She traveled from Norway to come here to meet Shane. And I saw this video of this other guy who traveled from Hawaii, which I know it's not another country, but he traveled from Hawaii to meet Shane, only because Shane doesn't go to any convention, which, I mean, can you blame him? And then I saw this video from another girl who, again, flew from another state to meet Shane because he saved her life and she wanted to give him the thank yous that he deserved. And I think that's the one thing that really, I mean, it's heartbreaking for me personally, from my own experience, to have gone and have been let down that way. But the thing with me is that I live in California. I easily just got in an Uber, went there, got in an Uber, got back home. These people have to fly back home. These people have to go back home after they've told everybody, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna be here. They have to go back home and tell everybody, I didn't get anything in return. I didn't get nothing in return. I came back the same way I left. That's even more horrible than my own experience. And I mean, obviously there isn't much you can do to make it better. There really isn't anything you can do to make it better at this point. Obviously I can't do anything to make anybody's experience better, and it's horrible and it's an awful thing. But again, I really don't hate Tana because none of this is her fault. Even I think even she was scammed. I think even she was scammed for this event. I think even she was told that this was, you know, in good hands. This was in all in control. Everything was gonna be fine. Everything was gonna go smoothly. I think even she believed it because they made her believe that. So nobody is guilty here except for the person who organized this event. Again, nobody knows who it is. But all in all, I mean, if Tana's watching this, I just want to say that I don't hate you and I don't, blame you for anything. I think you were just as excited about this as we were, and I think you really had good intentions with TanaCon, and I truly believed in the vision of TanaCon. I really did, and I really did believe this was going to be a success, and this was going to cause a shift in the online entertainment industry, and I really did believe that a lot more people were going to come forward and do something different and do something that was a little more unique than just VidCon, because I mean, how many more times do I have to see the same sponsors, the same panels, the same floor room at VidCon? It was something different. It was something that was a lot more unique. It was something that was a little more out there because it's Tana and a lot more controversial YouTubers, but it was going to get bigger year by year, and I hope you don't give up, Tana. I really do hope you don't give up and you try again. And obviously you won't get as good of a response as you did this year, because obviously it's gonna take people a while for them to trust you again, for you to make another convention, and a lot of people won't trust you again for making another convention next year. But I will, and I know that there is still people out there who will go if you do try this again in a bigger space with a better team behind you organizing this event. Because honestly, don't go back to the same people, but with a better team organizing this event, a much more reputable and respectable team organizing this event, better people around you, if you do these things and you change these things, I think you can really have a successful convention. And I hope you do try again. I hope Tana does try again. Anyways, I mean, I'm just gonna wait for the next two series, for the next two parts of Shane's video to come up, because I'm just as confused now as everybody else is. I'm gonna be selling this on eBay for $10,000, so if you wanna get it, just let me know. That is it.